Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 5th episode of the 2nd season of Kemono Friends. Last episode, we met Aardwolf, and we got to re-meet Campa Flicker, a character from Season 1, one of the least interesting characters of Season 1, so I'm not sure why she was chosen in particular, but, it's something, I guess. And, now we're going to be going into the jungle. And I believe we heard some rumors about there being a human here. I don't think that's true, but, one way or the other, we'll probably see what the deal is with that. So let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. More walking. Can't we just get another Japari bus somewhere? You get hungry? Oh, that's what you mean. Is there a place in charge in the forest? The jungle? Yeah, they only talk to humans. We established that before. Season 1. Yes. Not supposed to interfere too much with the ecosystem and all that. Man, if only more people in life would go into power saving mode. Well. Kemono Friends S2. Is Cable Flicker even in the opening? Because there's plenty of characters in the opening we still haven't seen in this season yet. I don't remember Campa Flicker in the opening. I'll watch out for her now, but I don't remember her in it. We're almost halfway through the season. And there's been no penguins. Wonder what we're looking at there. Hopefully the PPP performance. Okay, I looked very closely. I did not see Campbell Flicker anywhere. But we've met her, and yet we haven't seen the penguins, Arai, Fennec, none of that. So, I don't know what they're doing here. A voice. Crocodile. Wow. Oh, wow, more. Black leopard, just leopard. Well, that's easy to remember. Okay, we have a conflict. So basically a repeat of the moose lion thing from season 1. I don't think so. These people clearly didn't see the on-screen text. Nice tails. This is cute to. That's because we don't come around here normally. Well, I should hope so. Yeah, it's somewhere around here. I'll find it eventually. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. That does sound kind of weird. Yes! What? How is that funny? Uh... Well, she is. Don't you see that feather hat? Pretty big giveaway. Okay. I'm starting to connect the dots here. There's definitely a misunderstanding about humans in this jungle. It's probably a statue or something. You trying to hide behind me now, Boots? I mean, I don't know how you would prove you're a human unless you just do something smart. But he's in power saving mode, so... Yeah, like me. Because I'm human. But can't do it now, though. We need to charge him. That's a problem. It's a big problem. They're all trying to hear so earnestly. He already told you he was power saving mode. Why would you think he just fully shut off, actually? You guys have an outlet. You have a USB charging station nearby. Are there? Okay. Take me to your leader, I guess. I question whether or not what she knows is actually a human. uh, what exactly is your boss? We have a crocodile here. We don't get much scarier than that. But I don't think what she knows is actually a human, though. I'm definitely interested to know to see what it is, though. Wow. They apparently do this a lot. Uh, so the ears aren't just for show. What's that sound? That's a boss. Oh, is that a human? Or the boss? Uh, I mean, it looks like a human so far. Oh no, it's a gorilla. Okay. Oh wow, the boss is a gorilla. That's why he was doing. Okay, I get it. I get it. That's great. That's great. Okay. Really does not look much different than a human. New person, inspect. Yeah. Yep, the feather is a giveaway. Okay. Your servant. Uh, come with me, servants. You stay put. That has got to be the least animal-looking friend so far. Which makes sense, you know. Gorillas are pretty human-like. That does look like a really cool location. So now you can let loose. Okay. It's a straight up copy of the lion situation from season 1. It's like exactly. Despite how I look. Well, you look pretty great, so. Yeah. It looked familiar to you if you watched season 1. Well, she's a gorilla, she should be fairly intelligent by animal standards. I bet. Huh. Really? Well, well. Whew. I mean, you just train them, you know? Aw, it's cute. Yeah, she's the weirdo in the show. Well, you should, because it's the truth. Very true. Humans are knowledgeable about such things. That. I'll be right back. Well, that's not what you wanted to hear. They can be. Very nice shot here. So we're just not gonna plug in Lucky Beast and anything. I'm not sure we could do that. Well, I guess we could try. Even so, I'm not sure we can do this. You could growl at them. Yeah, you could do that. Oh, I feel scared already. uh, no. Yes. Yeah, that was not scary. I just want to give you a hug. Okay, now that was cute. Oh god, stop. I can't take it. Oh god. I want a gif of that. That was too good. That was so cute. Okay. Gotta let it expose belly. Okay. You're so tall. I don't want to laugh at her. Yeah, shake. This is such a... Uh, I'm not sure the intention's getting across. It looks like you're glitching out, if anything. Uh, let's just stop this madness. Yeah, okay. Maybe it is working somehow. They're scary, alright. Uh, that does add a little bit of credence to it. Okay, what is it? I mean, If this is supposed to be like a zoo, then I guess so. Yeah, that's what their motivation would be. Oh no. Oh no. Gone in the middle. You're gonna tear her in half. What's it like to be so popular, Kurio? Uh, yeah, what she said. Now that I think about it, when was the last time we had a cerulean battle? I feel like it's been a while. I guess so. I just... That whole thing was just... You can't just need like a whip. And maybe a collar. And a leash. Oof. Wow. I guess we missed the fights. uh, yes, you are. Yeah, that cringy routine, you have to be pretty loyal to do that. Oh. Oh. Well, that's different. Uh... Sure. Like gladiators. What? I'm with her. What is this? Okay. Okay. More problem solved with a sketchbook. What are we doing? Okay. Okay. Why not? What did this turn into? I have several questions. I don't think that's the case, but... yeah, you know. So this is the game we teach them aside from the ball stuff. Or balloon stuff. Good luck. Fight! Yeah. I'm pretty sure this music played in that episode as well. Oof. Tie! So you both suck equally. I guess so. I feel like I would get bored of it pretty quickly, but... It's like you're banging on the table wanting food to be delivered. Yeah, about that. Oh, I thought you were dead. Or your battery was dead, at least. A Cerulean attack? Or wait, was that? Wait, was it who? Who was that? Uh, it escalated quickly. Uh, wow, Kurio. Oh, a fiery camper airplane. Guess it works on Friends too. Okay, okay. Anybody want to explain that to me? Was it like a corrupted friend or something? Uh, what? Okay, okay. That escalated quickly at the end. Uh, but yeah, I assume Serbil threw the fiery paper airplane. African wild dog. Is that Margay? Oh, like, good to see she hasn't changed. uh, yeah, let's not steal Alpaca's employees. A new morning. Okay, yeah. Well, that was the 5th episode of the 2nd season of Kemono Friends. And this episode, we were journeying into the jungle and that was good until our lucky beast was low on power. It went into power saving mode, which is essentially just, it shut up and didn't move a lot, any more than necessary. And then we ran into some friends, like 4, like 2 groups of 2 that were fighting. We had leopard and just the different type of leopard. Then we have crocodile and something else that's like probably similar to the crocodile. Anyway, the point is they were arguing with each other about something or other, and then that was interrupted by us showing up. And then they started to question our group about who they were and all that, and they say she's human, and then they just laugh at her. It just, I guess they didn't believe she was human. And then we were gonna take her to the boss, but the boss showed up, the gorilla, which at first I thought may have been a human, but no, it was a gorilla. Very hard to tell though. Like, it looked pretty much exactly like a human. I mean, there may have been like some fur or something on the head, I guess, on the hat, but otherwise looked pretty human to me. Which makes sense. Friends are already like animals turned to humans, so when you have gorilla, which already looks pretty human, humanoid to begin with, becoming a friend, it's gonna look like 90% human, really. That makes sense, of course. And just, just they were all, I mean, they were all pretty cool friend designs, really. But yeah, she walks in to settle the matter, takes them with her, and lets everyone stay there by themselves. Talks to them in their nice throne room type thing about it. And, she talks about how she supposedly has met humans before and all that, but we didn't see any of that. None of that to be sure. And she kind of uses the whole I know humans thing as a way to keep them in line, try to push this narrative that humans are this scary thing, and that boss is even more scary because she, deals with them. So I guess that's kind of what she's doing there. And I said this several times in the episode, in the reaction, about how similar it was to a certain episode of Kemono Friends, the one where we had Moose and Lion butting heads. It was very similar to that in several ways. And the way she just let loose as soon as they were all alone was very similar to what Lion did. Very much so. The only difference is there's like no rival leader, really. There's only real difference with this, but yeah, apparently they have ideas about humans, about how they made animals do their bidding. And there's some truth to that. I mean, the whole zoos are basically, that's exactly what zoos are. The animals are taken there, put in cages, and they're for the amusement and education for humans that come to visit. The animals don't really get a choice in the matter, so it makes sense where they're coming from. Japari Park is more or less a zoo for the most part. Obviously, we never actually got to see it when it was functioning as it was intended. The show's always been about after that was already falling apart and everything. So, it's nice to have these little moments where you're kind of reminded that this is not the way things always used to be. There used to be plenty of humans around, but that's not the case anymore. Like Japari Park, like Jurassic Park, basically, except we didn't get to see the fall, which that would be cool. That would be really cool for the anime to cover. That's why I almost would have preferred a prequel to Kemono Friends over a second season, especially if it wasn't even going to contain Kabanen or anything. Honestly, would have preferred a prequel to see how things went down, with the Ceruleans and all that. But no, probably not going to ever get that. But yeah, just the real highlight of the episode was Kurio trying to act like she's scary and tough. Just no, it didn't work. It didn't work at all. And then you have Caracal and Serval playing along with it and doing their shaking. Just oh god, the shaking was so cute. It was not scary. It wasn't even remotely scary. Nobody was scared. Only thing that was scary about it was how far they were willing to go to try to push this unconvincing ruse, and it was pretty funny. But it was funny how they called what Kurio did cute, and then they do something even cuter to try to go along with it. So I feel like it was all kind of a failure, really, for the most part. But yeah, eventually you had Kurio come back to try to do a different approach and had this little paper figure game with hitting the desk and all that. And yeah, that's not exactly what they had in mind, but it's something for them to do to compete with. It's not a ball or anything, but it gets the same idea across more or less. But yeah, things definitely escalated when suddenly you had a friend pop up out of nowhere where there's a dark aura all around them, just slamming right into the thing, knocking things all over, scattering dust everywhere. I'm not sure who the friend is supposed to be. My first guess was Lion, because Lion was on my brain. But maybe that was Jaguar. It's really hard to tell. But, yeah, I mean, those animals aren't that different looking, and you have the dark aura, but, just, there's something there. So I guess it's just a matter of being a corrupted friend. I don't know how that corruption happens, if that's a thing, but it seems to be a thing. Like, I vaguely remember there being some sort of mechanic like that in the mobile game, maybe, but, yeah, Kurio did a terrible job of running away from that thing. But, let me see. Trying to play that scene real quick just to check a couple things. Okay, yeah, you had the fire airplane like flying in front of Serval, so she didn't throw it. So clearly she didn't throw it. So okay, I mean it worked on her similar to the Ceruleans, so there's probably a connection there. So did Caracal throw it, or I mean, because you have Serval gazing where it came from. So yeah, Serval away from everyone else. And then it's kind of awkwardly looking back at them as they look at her. Okay, I think I did miss something there. I think there was another human there at the very last frame. Because at first I thought that was you know, uh, Kurio, but maybe not. I think I may have misunderstood that last bit there because everything just happened so fast. But is that supposed to be Kaban though? Like, I don't think so. But if she knows Serval, then it would have to be Kaban, right? I don't know. I don't know. But either way, I guess that's another human. So I don't know. I want some answers next episode is kind of what it comes down to. But yeah, she looked very similar to... Yeah. I don't know. I'll have some time to think about this, but yeah, I definitely mixed those two up in the scenes, so that's for sure. Because clearly you had Kurio sitting down over there, and then you had her sitting down over there, so yeah, those two kind of just... I just thought that was all Kurio, so yeah, that's a little bit awkward, I guess, but yeah, I definitely want some answers about all this stuff next episode. But yeah, I guess that's all I really have to say on that. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.